Come on. Yeah, he's gonna get his workout today, as you can see. He's always welcome to follow behind me, but he rarely wants to. He'd rather drag his body along like he's doing. Show you where I'm trying to go as I'm following these tracks. They're kind of going the same direction, so I'm going, there's this low draw here, and it works its way up here, and then it actually splits, and there's a draw here and a draw here. So I'm trying to go in the center and then up there to the top of that ridge. That's probably another, I don't know, 2 miles. I'm saying this now because based on how deep the snow is and how wet I'm getting, I might not make it to the top. I might just make camp a little bit lower, but it's a good view of where I'm trying to go. Our dog looks like resting in the snow. He basically just bottomed out and is just hanging out. He hears a red squirrel chirping off behind us, and he is intrigued, but I think he has decided it's not worth chasing. Well, maybe. One of the great things of hiking around in the snow is that, you know, the snow keeps the history of what's been going on there, and this is one great example. I don't know exactly what this is. I mean, it's a big animal. You can see my feet relative to those hooves there. But it clearly found itself a place to bed down right here and was digging up, so, or I think bed down, I don't know, maybe searching for food. You can tell all of the twigs here, if it'll focus here, there we go, have been chewed off, and this is a bunch of aspen here, so maybe it was just either a deer, it could have been moose. There's not a lot of elk here, but maybe just moving through and found some more desirable vegetation underneath the snow here and dug it out, or was hanging out here. I'm not really sure. I'm not knowledgeable enough in that, but either way, it's really neat to be able to see this type of stuff, such as tracks in the snow, you know, watching the turkey and the coyote, and now some type of an ungulate. You know, I just noticed, boy, I'm unobservant. Look at this log. Look at all this scratching. I am not sure. It goes all the way up. All the way up. Right, oh, even beyond there. It keeps going. Right to there. So that's about 6 feet off the snow right there. I have no idea. Is that a rubbing? I don't know. Interesting, whatever it is. Okay, after contemplation, I think I know what that is. First, here's a really good print, and I think that is moose. It's just too big to be deer. And further suggesting that it's moose, I think this is all eating. I think it is a moose, if it is a moose, that is chewing off all of this. This is actually alive still. It just fell. But it's a live aspen. And I'm noticing all over here, there's snow that's been dug out. You can see that tree there. And this one's older, or that's probably from last season. So this may be, they're all over. Boy, shows you how unobservant I was at first. But I think this is maybe an area where this moose comes and during the winter has a bunch of these aspens here and can at least eat the bark of the aspen when there's really nothing else. It's crazy that they're already eating aspen. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but you figure we're only mid-January, and my guess is things won't green up until probably late March. And up here, you're probably still going to have snow. You might get some green up. So that means that they're eating basically bark for the next 2+ months. I don't know enough about that stuff, but it is definitely interesting. Last confirmation that it's not deer. Just to give you a size reference, those are some big poop. So it's either elk or moose, and I don't know of any elk in this area. I could be wrong, but my guess is we got ourselves a moose here. So let's not piss them off. It is amazing how much snow can take it right out of you. I'm post holing. Let's see, just give you a little sense here how I walk. You step, you sink. Oh, of course that was not going to sink in. Yeah. So even with my snowshoes, it's about, I don't know, 2 feet, maybe a little less than 2 feet. I'm sinking in. So all of this, it's about 2 feet or more. Check it out. Do you see what I see? See if it'll focus. Come on. There we go. Oh, maybe. I think that is one of the hairs. I guess from this moose. I don't really know, but man, that is thick. It's almost like one of Steele's whiskers in thickness. There we go. That's a little better focus. Very cool. Yeah, and there's actually no tracks here, so this must be a relatively old piece of fur here. I would have seen some tracks otherwise. Somebody's eating some peanut butter, and it's hilarious because he doesn't stop. Oop. Oh, buddy. So I didn't think I'd have the energy to get to the top, but I did it. Made it to the top. It's real beautiful. So I came from this direction. In fact, see, can you see this rock outcropping there? If you work your way down right about there, that's where I stopped. There's an open spot to show you kind of my general direction, and that's exactly what I did. Is worked up that draw, and as it split, went to the left and worked my way up to here. So it's actually a really beautiful sight, and in fact, I didn't know this would be the case, but I can see from here. So let's see, right here is the snowy range. And right here is Sheep Mountain, and it's hard to tell on the camera, but I think right around here is Jelm, J-E-L-M Mountain. So Laramie's kind of right down in here, blocked by this mountain right here. So yeah, me and Steele, there he is. We made it to the top.